Hello, my name is Ofochiamaka Yukeria, also known as the Proud Dope Girl. I'm here at SwagTv Photo Studio. Yes, it's my first time and I'm loving every bit of the experience. I'm a professional model. I love everything about fashion, lifestyle, and photography. Here at SwagTv, we give the best because a good picture tells a story, and that's to let the world know, say, me safe, are fine.
Development is like a wildfire. Nothing can stop it. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise. Prado World International new price alert. Prado Estate Abara is now selling at 650,000 naira per plot. It's a 1-minute drive from the RSU Faculty of Agriculture near Stella Maris University. Features: dry land, suitable for investment, event center, well-designed layout, good road network, shopping mall and more. Documentation: deed of conveyance, registered survey plan, no agency fee, no bush entry and no family wahala. Office address: Number 19A Old Aba Road, Caterpillar House, Romamasi, Port Harcourt. Office line 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. That is 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. Prado World International. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise.
As part of the dream to give back to the nation, SwagTv International is organizing training for videography and photography for at least 500 persons right here in the city of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Our vision is to empower as many young minds as possible with the aim of giving them a reason to secure a better future for themselves. For more inquiry, please call 080-811-23481. SwagTv International, giving back to the nation.
Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, my name is Omojiso Alfred, and I'm saying the Swag King of the boss of all bosses. I happen to be among the very most innocent guys on the face of planet Earth. Like you can see, I tell people, I came, I saw, and of course, I conquered because the street refused to go to church. I've made up my mind that I was definitely going to take the church to the street. Not only that we may rep Christ with a whole lot of swag. Today is so special and so unique because I have a special guest right here with me on set. Some persons call him the grandfather, some call him ancestors. They have a lot of them for him simply because he actually happens to be one of the oldest brands as long as entertainment is concerned in not just River State alone but also in Edo State. Okay, he's right here with me on set. Guess what? We are going to be discussing about the entertainment in River State, the past, the present, and of course, the future of entertainment in River State. Before I introduce him to you, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to go to a very short break, go nowhere. Of course, I'll be right back shortly.
Some days I wake up and I don't feel like doing anything. That's because the stress of moving from one point to another can be such a blur. So sometimes I won't stay on my bed, but I need to get work done. From booking my bus for meetings, to arranging official meetings, to getting a space for seminars. What about getting a very good event coverage company with good equipment that can do everything I want? But hey, all of that is in the past now because I found a place I can get everything that I need in one. At SwagTv Studios, we render a variety of services from photography at its very best to well-equipped multi-purpose studio space for any type of event or video recording, from television shows, live music shows, or comedy shows, to mention a few. Did I mention that it can also cover your events with the most efficient equipment? as well as offer live streaming services for any event. This is the special part. They can also train you to become a pro in videography and photography. So, I woke up today and I feel like doing everything thanks to SwagTv Studio.
As part of the dream to give back to the nation, SwagTv International is organizing training for videography and photography for at least 500 persons right here in the city of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Our vision is to empower as many young minds as possible with the aim of giving them a reason to secure a better future for themselves. For more inquiry, please call 080-811-23481. SwagTv International, giving back to the nation.
My name is Mosun Ebudagi from Mosun Squatter Nigeria. Mosun Squatter Nigeria was officially, cut it please.
Action.
Later, yeah.
Mosun Squatter Nigeria started officially 2009. We are into the fashion industry. We do really for female, of course, kids and the male. And we're into shoes, bags, and of course, jewelry, sophisticated jewelry. I've known SwagTv for 8 years now, and they've been doing super well. Walking to the studio, I am actually very impressed. I want to let the world know that myself, I fine.
Development is like a wildfire. Nothing can stop it. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise. Crado World International new price alert. Crado Estate Abara is now selling at 650,000 naira per plot. It's a 1-minute drive from the RSU Faculty of Agriculture near Stella Maris University. Features: dry land suitable for investment, event center, well-designed layout, good road network, shopping mall and more. Documentation: deed of conveyance, registered survey plan, no agency fee, no bush entry and no family wahala. Office address: number 19A Old Aba Road, Caterpillar House, Romamasi, Port Harcourt. Office line 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. That is 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. Crado World International. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise.
Welcome back from the short break, and of course I said I have an important personality right here with me on set. Call him grandfather if you want to, call him father if you think that is okay by you. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put it up for the one and only Ras OAU. How's everything, sir?
Everything nice and
You're
cool.
looking so fly.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we've heard a lot of stuff about you, your personality when it comes to entertainment. Not just in Rivers State, but you actually started in Edo State and you did a lot there. Of course, you came to Rivers State now among the first set of people that pioneered the entertainment industry in Rivers State. First of all, let's look at the past, because today we're looking at the past, the present, and of course, the future. We're not there at the past, so please tell us a little bit about the past of entertainment in Rivers State, and that was exactly in 1988. Tell us about it.
Yeah, first I got to say very big thank you for this opportunity to talk about the past. I'm actually a man of the past. I'm living in the present, and I keep telling people if you work hard enough, you will meet me in the future, because I'm already hidden the future.
Wow.
You know. You see, entertainment generally has been a calling from when I was a little kid.
Okay.
I was barely 10 years old when I found myself inside entertainment. I didn't go searching, but it just came naturally to me. At the age of 10, I was already being taken from Warri to Benin, NTA Benin for small dramas, you know. That was in the 70s, you know, late 70s. I was already going to Benin. They would take me and I would sit down and I'll be marveled at the technologies, and then, you know, not this one you have today that is just touch buttons and everything. That time it used to be akruka, push and start, you know. So since then I've always been around it. But by the time I was now in Edo State, I was already in my 20s. I was already involved in deep entertainment, drama, stage dramas and all that, you know. I was already into it about the 80s. But then, I now discovered that whenever they give me a role on a drama set, I'll end up interpreting it in a comical way. So the comedy thing started. And then I realized that, oh, this comedy, you don't have to do it with a group of people because somebody disappointed me. Then I hadn't even seen stand-up comedy. It wasn't in Nigeria like that, you know. It was just like MCs. MC will come on stage and then you hear those big grammars. Please let me welcome a man of timber and caliber, a man of catapult and sawdust, and you know. So I realized I could tell jokes on my own, because then, you know, in any function, I'll come with like 2-3 people who will do a small comedy sketch. Call it a drama sketch. And people will be marveled. Then I realized that one of my partners was now becoming too full-headed. More like without him, won't be, the groove. And the late Ras OAU will always tell you, no one monkey can stop the groove. The groove must go on, you know. So I realized that, look, without this guy, I could just do it myself. So I started mimicking an imaginary character. I will play my role and I'll play the other person's role. And I realized people enjoyed it. That was how I started stand-up comedy. And, you know, it now even hit people far more better because it became less complicated. You didn't need too many people, too many arrangements. Just go there and do your thing. Then I used to tie a rapper to go on stage. I'll carve a big bow tie with carton. I'll carry a big paper bag. And that paper bag then was actually my clothes. But people did not understand. It became part of my costume. So if I go with that wrapper, a white singlet, the big tie I put in that bag, when I get there, before I go on stage, I'll change into those things. And then my own clothes I'll put inside the bag. Because once, backstage, I left my clothes. By the time I got back, people had pilfered into my pocket. So, safe way, me and my bag were going on stage. So nobody pilfering, nothing, no more. So that was it, and it became something else. So along the line, Ali Baba was doing his own stuff too, in Ekpoma. And Ewewe was doing his own in Uniben. And I was in Auchi. And we realized we were doing the same thing about the same time. You know that kind of things, like God throwing blessings out. And then some of them would germinate, some would die. So we came together and we're doing it. We had our own fan base. Everybody, you know, and it became like the east side, the west side. People capitalized on it. Show promoters started doing shows like Ali Baba clashes with OAU, and the show will be something else. You know, it was not like home and away. If it comes to my area, of course, I will have my fans backing me. If I go to Ekpoma, of course, it will have his own backing. If we go to Benin, so away we left. It was not me and Ali Baba. So it was now a permanent clash of the titans, OAU with Ali Baba. So to be on a neutral ground, they'll take us to Benin. They'll do all those Macho shows, Mr. Macho and all that. Then clash of the titans, you know. It was wonderful. But then fans, now, they were changing it. It became kind of rough as at that time. We were kids, we were young. Then we moved on. Eventually, I found my way to Port Harcourt 1992 to do youth service. Let me serve my nation, you know. So when I came in here, I realized there was no stand-up comedy. What's happening?
Then there was no comedian.
None to my knowledge. No. So I didn't realize that the likes of Ibo Koko, Jelosagu, and the rest, they were in school. Okay. You understand? So I started from Pigot Restaurant at OG Junction.
Okay, now, before we have the genius have, before we have the other guys. They were in school then when you came into
Yes.
the to serve.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is it's becoming so interesting. So at this point in time, I would like to go on a very short bit. There's a point you need to get yourself a popcorn and a bottle of drink because this is about to go down. So we're about to go into the River State proper and how the entertainment started in River State. But that will be after the break. So go nowhere. We'll be right back shortly.
Development is like a wildfire. Nothing can stop it. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise. Crado World International new price alert. Crado Estate Abara is now selling at 650,000 naira per plot. It's a 1-minute drive from the RSU Faculty of Agriculture near Stella Maris University. Features: dry land suitable for investment, event center, well-designed layout, good road network, shopping mall and more. Documentation: deed of conveyance, registered survey plan, no agency fee, no bush entry and no family wahala. Office address: Number 19A Old Aba Road, Caterpillar House, Romamasi, Port Harcourt. Office line 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. That is 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. Crado World International. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise.
Walking with a game on. You are my kind, classic mind, and you look so fine. Loving the cold, smoking rolls, see your fingers shake. And getting through your heartbreak. Some kind of free, same for me, don't know what I need. Don't doubt me, babe, you make me wanna change. Break my bed to make me wanna stay. I can't when you say it like that. Oh, oh, oh. Got me falling right back. Oh, oh, oh. Got me falling right back.
Are you a businessman trying to reach out to your target audience?
Or are you a pastor who has a global vision of preaching to the world but is finding it difficult to get across to them?
Well, you need not worry, for SwagTv International got you covered. At SwagTv International, we offer a variety of services like wedding coverage, live streaming services, photography at its very best, live music shows, television shows, with a well-equipped multi-studio space that can go with any kind of events or studio recording.
At SwagTv, we can also cover your event with the most efficient equipment.
We can also train you on becoming a pro on photography and videography. Now that's SwagTv taking away your worries. Just wait to have a SwagTv experience.
Regardless of the words you're telling me that the sky is my limit, I know that I can reach for the stars. I may live in my emotions and you may scrutinize my expression, but I will make every moment count. I will claw, punch and kick my way to every barrier that leads to the top, because I know that I can break a nail. I am more than what you see. I am more than entertainment. I am SwagTv, giving back to the nation.
Development is like a wildfire. Nothing can stop it. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise. Crado World International new price alert. Crado Estate Abara is now selling at 650,000 naira per plot. It's a 1-minute drive from the RSU Faculty of Agriculture near Stella Maris University. Features: dry land suitable for investment, event center, well-designed layout, good road network, shopping mall and more. Documentation: deed of conveyance, registered survey plan, no agency fee, no bush entry and no family wahala. Office address: number 19A Old Aba Road, Caterpillar House, Romamasi, Port Harcourt. Office line 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. That is 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. Crado World International. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise.
Now, welcome back from the break. Of course, it's Omoji, so Alfred, the swacking boss of all bosses, and of course, the one and only most innocent guys on the face of planet X. Now, before the Julius Hagu, you were in for, you came into the stand in the whole mind of just doing my youth service and go back to Benin, where I'm coming from, and everything. So, why do you not stay back?
I did some circumventing to get to River State, actually. I came into Port Harcourt for the first time about 1987, 88 for a function. And I just loved the city. I just fell in love with it. It was my first time of getting into River State, about 87, and it was beautiful. Beautiful houses and very friendly environment. So I made up my mind. It's coming to serve here. So while others were struggling to hit Lagos, Abuja, and the rest, you know, Alibaba was posted to Abuja. But his own spirit and soul was Lagos. And I didn't want that competition to continue between me and Alibaba. As at this time, you know, stand-up comedy wasn't really there like that. So Port Harcourt seemed like a virgin ground. I was coming here to be a king. Show them what I got. So when I came in, I started working. I started with Frontline Television, with J-Line then. I've always had that flair for entertainment, you know. So I worked with Frontline Television. I learned the rebooks. I studied graphic design in school, by the way. So I learned computer graphics at Frontline Television. From there, I moved to Sunray Publications. I even grew to become the head of graphics design there. As a youth man, young boy, I was controlling the graphics department. But then at weekends, I would go out to entertainment. I would beg, let me just hold microphone, talk. They said, not this talk. Begged. You know, nobody was paying. You would practically go on bended knees because they hadn't seen it. They didn't know what you were talking about. You want us to stop a club, music, we'll stop the music, and you will talk. I mean, what kind of talk? I said, let me try. If it doesn't pan out good, cancel it. So, of course, the big clubs then was like Dreams Nightclub, Chichi, Friends. Those were the big clubs, you know. Then, Pigot was owned by a friend of mine. It's an Eze now, Eze Temple, Ejiku. Then, and I told him, let me try something here. Well, like, it go work. I said, yes, you know, it's easier to work with friends. Like we say in business, friends, family should patronize you first. But these days, what we get is that friends and families, they push you away until you go and click it right out there before they now support you. You see the change of the table, the tide changed. So I told him, as I could do this thing, you go like Amo. Okay, give it a shot. And then I did it. And people were like, wow. You want more? More. You want more? More. You know, I could just stand. And I was very spontaneous. Jokes were not this type of jokes you hear, vulgarity and the rest these days. You hear intelligent jokes that even 1 week after, if you remember it, you laugh. You might just laugh to yourself. People say, why you they get one guy. What did that guy talk here? When I true, you know, we're using things within our environment to create jokes. It was really hot. And from there, I started moving to nightclubs. And then people started hearing of OAU. The guy who could just stand alone and deliver jokes airily and people would go ballistic. Wow! He started calling me. But we're not going to pay you. But if they spray you, that's your money. So you needed to work extra hard to get sprayed so you could get some money. You know? Till it got to a point that, no. Because too many people were not calling. Weddings, come and do 5 minutes. The next day, no, come and MC. While MCing, I'll be carving out jokes. And then, no, if you're not pay, I know fee to. How much? You give me 200 naira. Yes. You know, 200 naira. We are a day. No, we'll give you 100 now. You know, like that. No, now 2,000 now. 2,000. You know they call 2,000? You know? Then moved it up gradually, started paying off. Then Shell ROA Club now called me. They have a club inside the residential area. While going there, they now called me for a meeting, the social director, the president of the club, that we want you to be an in-house comedian. Because more like they were getting more exposed, saying stand-up comedy in foreign countries, and now it's here in Port Harcourt with us. That was how we signed a deal. And I was the resident compere of Shell for 7 years straight. That one gave a massive explosion. Of course, as at this time, we started promoting shows. Sam Dede, being a personal friend, has started going into the home movie industry. And then we were all there too. Of course, I was called to come in then, but then the scandal within the Nollywood setting was, no. It was unbearable. We couldn't handle the fame then. It was too terrible. So one of the promises I made to my wife was after 10 years of matrimony, I'll go into the movies. So I just continued like that with the comedy. I got tired of doing it in Shell. I had to go into the streets again, and then that's basically the history. But you know, many times I will get out of the system of comedy, entertainment generally, go get an appointment somewhere, go into business generally, because you needed to find your own base. You needed to set up your family. And the money wasn't good. And I know I got something upstairs. I know I could work, I could do business, I could make money. And then people never took you seriously when you were a comedian. You come into their offices, instead of to discuss business, they're laughing. They want you to make them laugh. And they expect that as a comedian, you should have some level of insanity. But I don't believe that. I believe being a comedian doesn't make you a madman. You see some comedians, they just come in, they're like, hey, no. I have to have a home, a foundation for the wife, for the children. Let the children have a father, not a clown. You can go clown yourself, that's your job. But when you come back, be seen as a father, a responsible one at that. So of course we took it up all the way. I left the town for some years based on appointment with Delta State government, even during Governor Emmanuel Odwan's tenure from 2011 to 2014. I was out, I had to be stashing native, dressing, and you know, you have to be born in as a political appointee. You stand behind the governor, you stand behind the big wigs, and then you bone. You know, it was killing me. So every night, once we are done, I would go to a relaxation point. Then one day, a band was playing. I just stood up, I gave him a microphone. I said, hey, honorable, how? I say, you, well, now don't know me now. Give him the microphone. So I just destroyed the place a little. Then I went into the musical aspect and dished it out. That was how my secret came out in Asaba.
Wow, okay.
Development is like a wildfire. Nothing can stop it. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise. Crado World International new price alert. Crado Estate Abara is now selling at 650,000 naira per plot. It's a 1-minute drive from the RSU Faculty of Agriculture near Stella Maris University. Features: dry land suitable for investment, event center, well-designed layout, good road network, shopping mall and more. Documentation: deed of conveyance, registered survey plan, no agency fee, no bush entry and no family wahala. Office address: Number 19A Old Abba Road, Caterpillar House, Romamasi, Port Harcourt. Office line 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. That is 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. Crado World International. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise.
I know love sometimes hurts, but it's over now. 'Cause when you are around, everything just works.
Hello everybody, my name is Akanodo Precious. I'm a model at the QM Footprint Academy, and right now I'm at SwagTv Studios, and I just concluded my photo session with them. It was interesting, it was funny, and it was very creative. And I want make una know say me sef I fine.
No matter the weather, this time.
As part of the dream to give back to the nation, SwagTv International is organizing training for videography and photography for at least 500 persons right here in the city of Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria. Our vision is to empower as many young minds as possible with the aim of giving them a reason to secure a better future for themselves. For more inquiry, please call 080-811-23481. SwagTv International, giving back to the nation.
Are you a businessman trying to reach out to your target audience?
Or are you a pastor who has a global vision of preaching to the world but is finding it difficult to get across to them?
Well, you need not worry, for SwagTv International got you covered. At SwagTv International, we offer a variety of services like wedding coverage, live streaming services, photography at its very best, live music shows, television shows, with a well-equipped multi-studio space that can go with any kind of events or studio recording.
At SwagTv, we can also cover your event with the most efficient equipment.
We can also train you on becoming a pro on photography and videography. Now that's SwagTv taking away your worries. Just wait to have a SwagTv experience.
Would you say that River State has what it takes to keep an artist and keep the artist going? Now, when I say keep the artist
I
going,
get you.
Okay.
Do
you think we have what it takes?
Yeah, this is the question sounds quite simple, very easy to answer, but it's quite complicated because it takes a lot.
Yeah.
You understand? It takes a lot for you to bring everything together. River State here, the talent here, the talent in this state is beyond comprehension. I'm not saying it just for saying sake. The talent in River State is beyond comprehension. But the hatred between entertainers is killing. Then the nonchalancy. Oh my God. You called for a function. You feel if you go there early, it makes you cheap. So everybody has to wait for you. So you want to swagger like SwagTV, you know? Then you don't come. Excuse me. Oh, I know. You don't come. What are you doing with that? Why can't you carve respect for yourself? Let people know that, yeah, you're supposed to be here by 2. 5 minutes to 2, be there. It doesn't reduce you. It increases you. When people know that, no, it keeps to time. He delivers well. Don't let people start calling you. Where you dey now? Don't come out from church. Where you dey? No, hold up. I don't near. That is very unprofessional. It's very, very unprofessional. If you have to be there on time, you know what to do. Leave your home on time. Hey, you know that the hold up. Yes, we are all aware. We know you can run into hold up in River State any minute, any second, anywhere. So give yourself extra time. You know, that's on the one side. Now the social media angle, flat on the floor. Entertainers in River State don't believe in promoting their works themselves. They believe just do and they go. What Lagos does, a music, let me tell you. If, for example, an artist in Lagos wants to release one track, it's called a project. Okay. They sit down. The professionals in every angle will sit. Those who will handle the media, the publicity, and everything, where you say, this person is working in the studio, is preparing this, is working on that, this is that. Those are part of the build-up. Now in River State, somebody can go into the studio. You see now this, okay, let me finish with Lagos. This work now, they're working on in Lagos now, what they call the project. What's the project? This artist work is the project. They start, they give themselves target. 6 months, this is where we should be. 3 months, this is where we should be. 1 year, this is where we should be. You understand? They come from time to time to reevaluate. What are we doing wrong? What are we doing right? I hope we're still focused on the target because we want to shoot now. You understand? Port Harcourt here, you can go into the studio. You pay for a session. A session is 8 hours. Okay. You will finish the song. Okay. They will mix it. Okay. They will master it. They will do the backup. They will complete it and you come out. You carry the CD, they will have like person where they fan birds where they fly. They begin to beg. It can never be pure.
Don't you think these people are actually going, they're actually following the footstep of the gatekeeper? Now, for instance, when I step into an environment, I look at of the people and the things that already been existing in that environment, and I will want to follow suit.
You don't want to improve on it?
No, most people want to follow suit. Okay, now it's left for the gatekeeper there to now correct and say, no, this thing should not be this way, should not be this way. Right now, we are in the present right now, and with the look of things, the present being compared to the past is total, the difference is much. Now, in terms of creativity, the difference is massive. But in terms of form, we can say the present is actually getting it, the monies are coming in. But we will say it's coming in based on what the past has been doing. So the past actually created this footstep. But now we are here now. And those people said, okay, fine, we want to go into the studio, we want to release today, we want to do everything today. Don't you think that's where the part of the gatekeepers comes in to say, no, this thing should not be this way?
Let me bust your bubble a little. You realize that for you to be a good mechanic, you have to be a good apprentice. Yeah, I know that. Do you realize that in River State here, they're quick to tell you, I bet your time don't pass? Somebody told me to my face. He knew I was hearing. You understand? He said it, and I'm not one to pretend not to hear when I hear. If you call my name, I will answer. Okay. That's my name. We're somewhere, they say, no, for just say, no, you therefore help us handle this thing so that the thing will get more maturity. I say, we show you. I beg you, your own time don't pass. Okay. So I turned around and looked at the guy. He said, Baba, respect. I said, no, you got no respect, man. If you want to be referred to as in time don't pass, you have to work as hard as I've done to get to this point that I'll still be relevant. How many years have you been in entertainment? 3. I did my 30 years in entertainment 2018. You hadn't even started. And I'm still relevant. Very, very. I have seen people come and go. I've seen people, they took over the stage 5 years. Some of them 2 years. You know what it means to sustain? River State here, they don't believe in mentorship. Once their first couple drops, they are bigger than you. Who be you? Your time don't pass. Now you are enjoying social media exposure. When we did ours, there was no social media.
So we have to work very hard.
We were using hands to paste posters.
Okay.
I was the biggest show promoter in River State. Now you could do shows in big, beautiful halls, fully air-conditioned and all that. We were doing our shows raw, open air, everything. We bring the big artists then from Lagos. And I ensured I carried so many Port Harcourt artists who are blooming today. Many of them, they will tell you the first time my picture entered poster, courtesy of OAU. First time my name entered radio, courtesy of OAU. I was fishing talents. But today, most of these people, they don't even have my phone number. If I call some of them, I say, yes, who they talk. But I have all their numbers. All, who be this? Eh? Now OAU. I beg you. I said, so you not get my number? My phone, I've been changed phone. You know how many times I've changed phones? If my number is important to you, it will be with you. If I'm owing you a paltry 100,000 naira, you will never lose my number. You can't lose it. If I tell you I'm going to give you 100,000 naira next week, let your phone fall from 10-story buildings, scatter pieces. My number will still fly out into your pocket. When you buy a new phone, my number will be there.
Because of time, I will ask this question, the last question, from the present right now, then we'll move to the future, of course. But it's 2 in 1. All right. First of all, I asked a question earlier on before now. I said the real estate has what it takes, Port Harcourt precisely. They have what it takes to sustain an artist to the top. Now, we've seen a lot of artists that got their fame from River State. For instance, we have Don Comanti, we have Timaya, we have Dan Deasy right now. They got their fame from River State, and the next minute they are in Lagos. Okay, now we've not really seen any when it comes to the music side, the music part. Yeah, I know the comedians, they are all here. None of them has rushed to Lagos. Okay, but for the music part, we've not seen any that are able to start and go to their peak wide in this town. Okay, we have so many of them. We have so many of them that they got the name and they moved to Lagos. In their hands is there also part of it. They got and they moved to Lagos. The question is, the real estate has what it takes to sustain these people to the very top, or they can only bring you out
for Lagos to gain.
You. Yes. Okay, that's number one. Of course, Lagos will not want to promote you if you don't have something already on the table.
Because there are thousands of people there waiting to be promoted in Lagos.
Yeah, that was like tell people. For Lagos to work to do something for you,
you must have
something on the table. Okay, you started something, your people knows you. Because they are also selling your product back to your people. Because your people are the one that will promote your products for you. That's one. Secondly, when it comes to events in the States, we have more comedians doing shows than the artists, the singers. We have more comedians than the singers. But I noticed something that is easy for Port Harcourt precisely to welcome a stranger coming from outside than welcoming theirs. Yes, now it's a two-way thing. You cannot. We have the big names in Lagos that come set to do event, and you see an honorable begging for the table ticket, which is like 2 million or 1 million. They are saying, no, I must sit there. No, I must sit there. I must sit there, and stuff like that. Now, if the ones here are doing this same program, and even they might even be bringing some of this name down, but the same honorable that is saying, I lost it, the same honorable might be saying, okay, fine, 2 million, okay, I'll give you 500. No, they're not saying they won't come, but they'll say, okay, I'll give you 500. Okay, I'll give you 500, I'll give you 400, okay, and stuff like that. But they are getting that fame here, but we can't go to Lagos and do the same. It's not going to be possible. If you're sure, I've not heard any person from Port Harcourt goes to Lagos and do an event and pack out the entire hall. It's not possible. Now, what is the cause? How do we got to this point where we have this when it comes to event. We always want to do events in this town. We look for a smaller hall event. It's only few persons that have the guts to use places like Aztec, Invest, okay, trying to meet, and yet it's a big trouble. And again, as a gatekeeper, would you boldly say that Port Harcourt have started making money in events? Like, I host events, and after finishing the event in Aztec or whatever, would you say that right now we are making money into event or invest our money into event? So that's like 3 questions to one. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I think.
Of course, I gave him a new name now. His new name now is now the gatekeeper. Yeah, because he has been here long before. So okay.
Yeah, I'm going to marry these 3 questions into one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. First, whether Port Harcourt will have the capacity to build an artist to the top.
And sustain the artist, yeah.
Now, Port Harcourt doesn't.
Oh, okay.
You cannot compare the size of an elephant to that of a cow.
All right.
Lagos is massive, heavily populated compared to River State.
Okay.
So what you are doing here, you are trying your best. You have brought your talent to a particular point.
Right.
But you don't have the numbers.
Okay.
Lagos, you bring something out, only one area of Lagos is almost equivalent to the entire River State in population angle. So because of that, it's not possible.
Okay.
When you take your trade to Lagos, some of us will never go to Lagos.
Okay.
I have been here since 1992. I've gone to Lagos to do stuff and all that. I don't like it. I don't like Lagos. I'm sorry. If I get into Lagos, as I'm putting my feet down from the aircraft, I'm thinking of returning. If the event I'm going for is tomorrow, I just go there, hold the microphone, do my thing. As I finish, I want to come back. You see, there's this subtle, easy, gentle life that we enjoyed in River State. Unfortunately, it's gradually changing. It's gradually changing. It's getting rough. A lot of... Port Harcourt was too sweet. We could leave clubs 3 a.m. You go home and collect money. And come back to continue. You know, no fear, no worries. Everybody was happy. A lot of oil companies, the money was just there. It wasn't political regime. There was dignity in labor. If you work hard, you get paid well. Now I see some people, because their father is one political bigwig, a man who's yet to earn a month's wage, can come now and insult people who have been working tirelessly for their money. Insult everybody. They look, I buy everything for everybody out. You understand? But that wasn't it before. Before, you were respected based on your hard work. There was dignity in labor. But that we don't have anymore. So that answers the first question. It's not going to be easy for you to bring out an act, sustain the act, remain here, and be really huge. We don't have the numbers. Then now, secondly, you talk about shows being promoted here. Why are we not able to promote such big shows? And why are we not getting the patronage, the support as supposed to be here? I have promoted shows massively. Pulled massive crowds. Way back. I never made my money. But then there was a secret. Each time I finish pulling a big show, I'll get many deals. That'll begin to come up, like, we want you here, we want you there. Before it begins to water down, they give me another 5-6 months. I'll pull another massive show. But to get your money from there, today you are talking of tables, people are buying tables. During our time, there was no tables. There was nothing. It was either VIP or regular. And everybody come there, do your thing. You know? Now, sponsorship. The very sad part in this Port Harcourt. Lagos, just the idea. I have this idea. There are a lot of multinationals that want to be part of that your idea. Your TV content, your production, your show promotion, music. People are there. In River State, you go to them, the multinationals will tell you, bring the proposal, I'll send it to our head office. I say, your head office don't know Ras OAU. You know me. They don't know me. So what are they going to do with me? You're going to send my proposal. I say, who is this? Not all of us must be number one. As a Rasta man, I don't want to be number one. I don't want to be number two. I want to be behind. I want to help the weak, the downtrodden, the blind. Who's going to show them the way? If everybody wants to be number one. While struggling to be number one, you're killing yourselves in front. I like to be relevant. I like to just be there. I'm able to assist. I see fresh talent. I want to carry them on my shoulders. I want to help those. Here, this multinational tells you, say, now you go to the people of the same River State where I'm domiciled. Supposed to know that we're doing this for your people. It should be your pride. I met a big boy at a particular club. I won't call them all the club. Big boys club in this town. I was going to promote a show. I went to him. He was playing snooker and all that. I said, bros, now I can't see you. Yes, that's waiting over you. Bros, I want to promote one heavy show. I want to bring these guys there. And if I bring just 2 Lagos artists, I fill the remaining 18 with Port Harcourt acts. That was what I was doing. I just bring one. Then I bring all the upcoming youth stars. I'm seeing what K.O. Baba is doing right now. He's doing something similar. We just be bringing them one after the other. You know, so he was playing. I said, bros, I need your help. Give me 500,000. When I finish with this show, I will return your money. Because they never sponsored. I did all my show promotions from my wallet. I will go work for money. I'll put it. Just something that's a passion. Something I believe in. Money that could buy me good cars then, I'll use them to promote. Yeah. You know? So he was like, oh, you might give you. Now when you say, you did like this, the babes and say that they run follow you. They're not even they look at our face. So me, I can't give you 500K, maybe go so that waiting. Oh, you, I can't do that. So I saw how myopic, how small-minded it was. This is supposed to be a bros. The state has blessed you. You are rich. You can't even support. But you see, another angle that is killing us here. You come with your content and idea. Let's do this. I had a content, a call Ochuku right now, that I'll be making phone calls inside my car. I went around many media houses to give them this content. Okay, we'll see now. In Lagos, they will jump at it. They will set a round table. It will be called a project. I went round. It was, okay, I will reach you now. No worry. No Allah. The idea was to be shooting from a particular perspective to create a profile view of a man making a phone call back to somebody while I play the 2 roles. Beautiful concept. I went round. I was practically frustrated for 1 year. You understand? All I needed, you can't blow your trumpet by yourself and dance by yourself and drum by yourself. You need to work with people. Team. I went round and round and round. Nothing came out. Inside of my frustration, I sat at home. My wife, what's your problem? Why you keep doing this to yourself? You know they will never support. Why don't you just continue doing your thing the way you've always done? I say, really? What do you mean? Say, this is your concept. Fantastic concept. Okay, why can't you just use your phone start doing it inside your car. That was what you wanted to do, right? I said, but only me to hold the phone. It will not be professional. It will not look clean because you need to have clean pictures for people to appreciate. She said, look, if your content is good, people will overlook the quality till eventually you get it. She pushed me, and then I went to my car and I started making calls from inside my car. I started posting on TikTok and the rest. And before you know it, over 100,000 views. People were sharing. I was getting calls from all over the world. Then people started copying me. People started lifting my voice, use their own video, and be doing the same thing. My wife said, "Sure, you can see. You don't need these people." You know, after this thing started going viral everywhere, these same people started calling me. My wife said, "Don't work with them. If they cannot see your vision, they can't see your dream, they can never see the future."
Development is like a wildfire. Nothing can stop it. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise. Crado World International new price alert. Crado Estate Abara is now selling at 650,000 naira per plot. It's a 1-minute drive from the RSU Faculty of Agriculture near Stella Maris University. Features: dry land suitable for investment, event center, well-designed layout, good road network, shopping mall and more. Documentation: deed of conveyance, registered survey plan, no agency fee, no bush entry and no family wahala. Office address: Number 19A Old Aba Road, Caterpillar House, Romamasi, Port Harcourt. Office line 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. That is 0808-112-3481 or 0810-479-1824. Crado World International. Today's bush, tomorrow's paradise.
Regardless of the words you're telling me that the sky is my limit, I know that I can reach for the stars. I may live in my emotions and you may scrutinize my expression, but I will make every moment count. I will claw, punch and kick my way to every barrier that leads to the top, because I know that I can break a nail. I am more than what you see. I am more than entertainment. I am SwagTv, giving back to the nation.